Hello, I'm Andy Schmuckler. My series I call A Better Human Story. What we're watching unfold in the United States right now is hardly the better human story. Watching the Trump presidency take shape has been, it's elicited a lot of different feelings, but for me, one of the main feelings it elicits is disgust. And disgust would be an interesting topic to discuss. But I want to talk about the issue of incompetence, the sight of these people that everybody agrees are unqualified for the positions to which Trump is nominating them. Matt Gaetz, Hegseth for Pentagon, Kash Patel for FBI. They're unqualified, as so many people say. And I just want to say, well, that's not a problem when your purpose is destruction. You can see throughout the world that we witness that building things up takes time. Destroying them doesn't take much time. It's easy to destroy. It's hard to build something good. There's a saying, Rome wasn't built in a day, and indeed it was, many centuries. But Pompeii was destroyed in a day. A person develops over the course of a lifetime, decades of growth, organic and psychological, etc. But a person can be killed in an instant. San Francisco from middle of the 19th century, the gold rush of the 49ers, built into a city that had a certain splendor. In 1906, in a matter of minutes, the great earthquake destroyed it. It's just the property of building versus destroying, that one of them takes a lot of time and effort and either skill or something evolutionary, like a selection for, like the unfolding of a DNA blueprint from conception to birth into life. That takes time, and it's competence and exactitude are required to achieve the best things that human beings aspire to. But this Trump presidency is not about building good things. It's about destroying good things. And for that reason, I think Matt Gaetz probably was qualified to be a destroyer. I mean, he's certainly been destructive and broken in the rest of his impacts on the world. Similarly with Kash Patel and with Hegseth, he maybe was unable to manage effectively, ran into the ground a small organization, and he's been nominated to head this huge U.S. defense world, the Pentagon, the armed forces, with a budget approaching more than $500 billion, well over $500 billion, closer to $1 trillion. If he mismanaged a handful of millions, well, he can mismanage something even bigger, probably with the level of competence that is required to be a destroyer. I've talked about Trump and the Trump party, and indeed the Republican Party as has evolved over the last generation. In the wake of the first Bush presidency, I say that a force of destruction was visibly taking over the Republican Party and leading eventually to the atrocity of having this human monster, Donald Trump, become president. A guy who like the party he hijacked, never seems anymore to be able to do anything that makes the human world better. It doesn't make it more whole. Everything it does on whatever issue, from climate change to the relationship between the races, between inequalities of wealth and power in the United States, all the issues that matter, in each case, it is consistently making the human world worse. It is a force of destruction. It is being run by a force of destruction, which is what fascism usually turns out to be. So for that purpose, you don't need a lot of competence. Building takes skill and judgment, but destroying just takes all those many things you can do that make the world more broken. So don't worry about their lack of competence. That's a feature, not a bug. Thanks. I'm Andy Schmuckler. If you'd subscribe, that would be nice. If you'd like, that would be nice. But especially if you'll go to my website, A Better Human Story. I have on offer there an integrated picture of the forces at work in the human world, not just in our present American crisis where democracy is battling against fascism, but in the larger sweep of human history, where I claim that I can show that we've had a problem with civilization that was inevitable, and that if we understand the force at work, we're going to be more likely to survive on this planet as human civilization for the long haul, rather than destroy ourselves, because the force of destruction that is being represented in this new Trump candidate, this is a minor manifestation of a larger thing that's been something for humans to contend with since the beginnings of civilization. So go please to my website, abetterhumanstory.org. Thank you. I'll be back with, I'm thinking about talking about the word loyalty being not the right word to talk about what Trump demands. Bye-bye.